Alright guys, we're talking about Brits in Spain. It was highlighted by somebody who's got a restaurant in Valencia. I'm not going to say people's names because I try and avoid doing that unless they actually say I want my name mentioned. But one of the things he was bringing up was the behaviour of Brits in Spain. And I've got to admit, when I looked at Spain originally, I'd never been on holiday here before, and I had seen all the stuff on the UK media, the drunkenness and all that sort of stuff, and I just thought, I really do not want to go here. The stuff with Terramelinos, the stuff with Benidorm, and all that sort of stuff. I think the thing with the Benidorm TV series, it sort of highlights a polite way of looking at it. You know, at the end of the day, they are on a drink binge holiday, but you don't see them that drunk on a daily basis. But that area does suffer with some major drinking problems. It's like the Blackpool of Spain. It's full of hen nights, stag do's and birthdays and people just going out and getting wasted. To the point the Spanish find it very annoying and frustrating. And this was the point of the message I was sent, because the guy understands that it does have a major impact on tourism. It does have a major impact on the way people see the Brits abroad in Spain. And I totally agree with him. You know, at the end of the day, there is basic etiquette, and I do see it in the UK as well. And the reason this is another thing I want to bring up is my parents lived in a cul-de-sac in the UK. Worcester University is nearby. And the university has been manipulating things to buy up all the land around it, put all these student accommodations in there. And even the local police were getting paid by the university. These community police officers were funded by the university, as such, were very biased. To the point it actually got in the police in the newspapers when people become aware of it. It won't make any difference. But the whole point is, they turned the whole place into a dump. It was a nice area. People were neighbours, etc. And what you end up is people are only there for a short period of time, supposed to be studying, but parties on a regular basis. And it's not hard to find news articles relating to it. I think there's been a social change in the UK and the way it sees being socially acceptable, especially in other people's areas. You know, if you're in, like those guys are coming from different parts of the UK to treat the UK as a dump, Worcester as a dump, get drunk, do stupid stuff. That's perfectly fine for them, because it's not on their doorstep. I'm sure if it was their parents, they'd have a problem with it. And that's the sort of disconnect you get with a lot of people. The Spanish understand that Brits come here on holiday, but one of the things they do not like is the fact that it's the way people are behaving. The drunkenness, the vomiting, doing stuff in the street that they shouldn't be doing. And I get it. You know, at the end of the day, like I'm pointing out here, I understand it from the UK perspective. It's exactly the same. It's become a very acceptable way of being unacceptable. So yeah, I get it. And that's why I did this video, just to say, you know, please recognise you have a what you do projects on other people, and I know most of the people on here are not those people. I can't say all because I don't know you all, but most of the people I know are more about enjoying Spanish life, enjoying the food, enjoying Spanish weather and the living. It's a different age group for a lot of people. But I really do understand the problem with the binge drinking and all that sort of stuff, because the UK can't even deal with it inside its own countries. But the point being is it is a major problem, and I just wanted to say I get it, and I'm sure the Spanish would appreciate knowing that a lot of Brits get it as well. They're not that type of person. They're not doing that stuff themselves, but they understand the problems you get. You know, at the end of the day, somebody cleaning in a hotel shouldn't have to deal with half the stuff that goes on in a hotel these days. And I would be quite happy to see people fined and stuff for the stuff they do. You've got to inject some civility somewhere, and that may be the way to do it. Alright, thanks for watching.